welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a comparison. I don't really know what I'm going to call this yet. Maybe like a comparison slash which one's better kind of thing. I'm going to be comparing the Naked Original palette, which I got recently, and the Naked 3. I know it's in a different packaging because I got it spray painted because I went to an event and got this and has my name. But I am going to be comparing these two and see which one's better, which one I personally like. I have gave these guys a good shot. I have been trying them out for quite a while now, so I have a good shot and a review, and they're quite different. So yeah. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And let's just get right on into the video. Before we jump in, before like all my reviews and stuff, I think I'm gonna call this, it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, maybe like which one's better, plus review and swatches on these palettes. I am gonna do swatches, so like all my review and swatches video, I am gonna give you some information about these palettes. So where you can find them is on the Sephora website. A link where you can find them down below. And let me see if I can find that. And like I said, this is a limited, like I got this in a spray paint. It's the same palette, just spray painted a different way. Whoa, my phone fell. Sorry. So it looks, this is what the palettes look like. I'm gonna show you. This one's always hard to open because like the spray paint. There we go. That's what it looks like. They both have a mirror in it. And both of them came with a brush, but I just took mine out. I think, yeah, and this one I think too. Yeah, that one too. And I did use the 3 today, and I have been using the first one like all week, literally non-stop. So let me go on the website. I'm gonna do the Naked one first. Naked, okay, here it is. So, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. It says Naked, and it's $54, and we're gonna start with this one first for information. It has a really good reviews. It has like 5 stars, and it's like a velvet texture. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you know what I mean. It's like velvet. It feels so nice. And this was the first palette that they came out with, and that's what that one looks like. And what am I gonna say? It says, what else? It's not limited edition. It's permanent to Urban Decay collection. And now for the Naked 3. There's not too much information to say about these palettes because they're just, like you can find them, like they're not gonna be out of stock soon or anything, so it's really not that much. So the Naked 3 is the same amount of money. It's $54, and it has okay reviews, maybe a little bit less than the first one. And this is what that, whoa, sorry about that. And this is what, yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, I think that's everything. And these are not limited edition. You can definitely find these Ulta, Sephora, I think Ulta. Yeah, Ulta, Sephora, and Urban Decay's website and stuff. Definitely, I like one better than the other. But I'm just gonna say here and out, these are not my favorite palettes that I own. I know these get a lot of hype on YouTube, but these are not my personal favorite palettes. I wouldn't gravitate towards these like every single day. But I'm gonna say here right now, I do like the first one better than the third one. So I didn't get the second one, like I said. It didn't really stand out to me. It was kind of similar to this one, but I really didn't gravitate, so I thought I would compare these two because they're very different. I thought it'd be a good comparison video. Sorry, but yes, I have, and what I hate about this package, and like I always say with the velvet, this gets so dirty so easily. Like, I don't know if you can see. I hate it, but yeah, it's the only downside, but like the magnetic closure is just so nice. I think this one is tan, like I said, and it's like kind of beige color, and this one's dark brown with velvet, if you guys were wondering. So now let's just get right on into the swatches. So I'm gonna swatch the Naked palette first, and I just swatched them off camera because it would probably take me forever to swatch every single one. So this is what these swatches look like. Look at how beautiful, pigmented, shimmery these guys are. There only are, how many mattes? 1, There's only like 2 mattes in here, and one other, and one other one has a sheen to it, but there's only like 2 mattes, which I'm kind of disappointed in, but these shimmers in this palette are just outstanding. I don't know if you can see, but they're so pigmented, like, wow. So these are all one-swipe swatches, if you were wondering. And what I noticed about this palette, it has barely, not as much fallout as the other one, and these are more neutral. Like, if you're a neutral lover dream, you would love this. And yeah. So let me go in order. This cream shade right here is called Bergen. And then the next one is called, the next one is called Sin, that pink shade right there. And then the next shade is called Naked, and that's a matte. The next shade is called Sidecar, which is that beautiful taupe shade. The next shade is called Bunk, which is this matte shade. The next shade is called Half Baked, which is this gold. The next shade is called Smog, which is this, which one is it? This like deep kind of green brown color. And then the next shade is called Dark Horse, which is this greeny kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but that's really pretty. And then the next shade is called Toasted, which is my favorite in the whole palette. One of my favorites. The next shade is called Hustle, which is this deep plum. The next shade is called Creep, which is this black, almost like a light black with like little shimmers in it. The next shade is called Gunmetal, which is this blue gunmetal shade with shimmers in it. So this is what the palette looks like compared to the swatches. I hope this, guys, gives you a little bit of a kind of what all these shades look like. They're so beautiful. They look flawless on the eyes. Yeah, favorite palette, literally. I know they have a Naked Smoky too and a Naked 2, but I don't have those. But sorry if you guys wanted to see. And I also did this video because I wanted to, like, I know these get a lot of hype, so I kind of wanted to show you guys which one is actually worth the hype, even though I only have 2, but you guys get the point. But honestly, this palette is gorgeous, and yeah, I love it, and yes. Next palette, I'm going to swatch the Naked 3, and this is what these swatches look like. As you can see, they look beautiful. I'm not saying I dislike this palette, I just kind of prefer the Naked over this one. So, I use this on my eyes today. I use this shade. Yeah, I used a bunch of the shades, but as you can see, they look beautiful, and my absolute favorite shade in this palette. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I died for the shade. These are all one-swipe swatches. As you can see, they look beautiful. The one problem I have with this palette is that you have major fallout. Like, I barely put any eyeshadow, and you got fallout all around my face. It took forever to clean up, and like, I don't know. I just don't like the messiness that I had on my face, and I didn't have barely any fallout in the other palettes. That's why I kind of prefer the other one. It has more range. This one only has like rose tones, but my favorite shade in this palette is Buzz, which is that like plummy purple. Oh, I died for that shade. Like, I love that shade. And that Huckleberry shade, that's one swipe. That is beautiful. If you're into rose gold and you love these rose tones, I think you would love this palette. It just, they're kind of powdery and like little bit, some of them are chalky, like this one and like this one, but not mean they're bad, it's a bad palette. I just kind of prefer the other one, but this is still a great palette. I still love the quality of them. I just think they could be better, but these shades are like my favorite shades ever. Like that shade right there, this shade, like, oh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, I hope that was makes sense. But I'm gonna go through these shades. So let me see. So the first one on that cream shade right there is called Strange. That one. And then the next one is called, what is this one called? Oh, the right ends, they're like, it's like chipped off. I have no clue what that name was called. I'm sorry, guys. It was like, it's kind of chipped off. I don't know if you can see. But the next one is called Burnout. The next one is called Limit. The The next one is called Buzz, which is this perfect plum shade, my favorite. And then the next one is called Trick, which is beautiful. It's like a beautiful bronzy yellow. The next one is called Nooner, which is this plum, dark plum. I love that shade. The next shade is called Liar, which is this like taupe purple shade, which I love. The next shade is called Factory, which is this bronze purple. The next shade is called Mugshot, which is this one, which is like this taupe brown shade. The next shade is called Dark Side, which really didn't show up that well. It's kind of chalky and patchy. The next shade is called Huckleberry, which is my second favorite. It's so pigmented, super creamy. And yeah, overall, I like this palette, but I don't know if I would like it over the other one. I definitely prefer these shades over the other ones, but honestly, definitely the other quality was better, and I got more pigment from the other ones, and I definitely had less fallout, and this fallout was just crazy, and it just went all over my face. They were powdery, and the other ones were just a little bit better quality, but I do not dislike this palette. I still think it's good quality, and I absolutely love these shades. Overall review, and I think which one is better. Like I said in these swatches, I think the Naked Original is better than the Naked 3. Honestly, I think even though I prefer these shades because I just love my rose tones, I just think this one has more variety of shades, and it has more options. I feel like there's more similar shades in that palette than this one. So let's start with this one for a review. I think these shadows are amazing. I honestly think these are more pigmented than the other ones. I know they look so similar and they both look pigmented, but these were more creamier, they had less fallout, they were less powdery, and I like it. And more variety, and even though there's only 2 mattes, I think I could still work with it. It doesn't matter if there's no rules with makeup. You can even put shimmers in your crease. There's really no rules. So I just think these shadows are super pigmented, super buttery. They blend so easily. There's a nice black that would shimmer in it. They have a nice variety. They have a brow bone shade. They have some transition shades, which is that Naked shade. They have lid shades. They have everything you would need. And I think if you're a beginner and you're trying to find one palette that will suit you, I think this will suit a lot of people. And I think if you're looking for one of the Naked palettes, I would definitely recommend this one. That's like the one I tried. So this one, I think this one is good. I just don't think it's as good as the other one. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I think there's a lot of shades similar, like Limit and Nooner. Like, I feel like, even though they're darker, that one's one darker than the eye. I just went like that. I don't know if you can still see, but even though they're darker, but I feel like they look same on the eyes. And a lot of these look the same on the eyes. And I feel like even if you had a black in here, even though this is not black, it's like purple, I think if we had a little bit of like change up instead of just being purple, pink, purple, I just think there would be something a little bit more like, oh, put a pop of pink in here, just like put a little bit more neutral. Like, I feel like they should have done that in here because I just feel like it's too kind of boring. And I feel like a lot of the Naked palettes that I saw, like all of them, there's not one like colorful palette, and I think they should have had like one colorful palette just to like suit everyone. And if someone wanted to try Naked palettes but they love colorful eyeshadows, I think they wouldn't find one. But there's always an Urban Decay palettes that have a lot of color, like the Electric palette and all of those. But I just think this one is not good quality. I use it on my eyes today. I just think they fall down my eyes. Like, it's so hard. So many fallout. Like, I was FaceTiming my friend while I do my makeup because I do that a lot, and she saw all the fallout and she's like, what are you using? Like, what is that on your face? I'm like, oh my god, it's this eyeshadows. I'm like, oh my god, that is so bad. I'm like, I know. And then it was so hard to wipe it away. I had to put concealer and I just had to blend it because it was so bad. But I think they were just hard to work with. They didn't blend as easy as the other ones. They're not as, like, some of them are really chalky. They're really powdery, and I just overall think this is not worth the $54. But if you're a beginner and you really want to try the Naked palette, I would definitely recommend this one. It's definitely worth the $54. Even though if you love shimmer shades, but if you like matte shades more than shimmers, maybe not. But if you like shimmers a lot, but you like a few mattes, but I think this would be awesome for you. So yeah, I hope this review helped. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.